promo box for this particular set. Now, this is a very interesting thing because this is the first set that does not contain one figure. In the past, most D&D sets from WizKit contained a big monster figure, whether it was the giant, the fat giant from Storm of King of Storm King, or whatever the set was called. Monster Menagerie 1 contained a big Trent. Then previously, before that, it was White Draco. Well, you get the point. Every set had like a big one. This one is a little bit different. For this particular Monster Menagerie set, they've actually, instead of giving you one figure, they gave us what looks like a whole camp, which is pretty cool. By the looks of it on the box, there is a wagon, Esmeralda's wagon, a couple of horses, a chest, barrels, and a bunch of other things that are included in a campfire. Which, if you're DMing or if you're just playing, it's a really useful thing to have. Now, it's not mandatory. When you remember, D&D is mostly tabletop, pen and pencil kind of thing, but these things definitely do help out. Or if you just have kids that like to play around with these things, as long as they're age appropriate, by all means, it's a really cool sort of like a toy set for them to have. So anyways, let's get straight into the unboxing. I have a knife here. We're gonna get this thing out. I'm actually pretty excited about this, as I've been looking forward to doing an unboxing. Haven't done it ever, so we're gonna. I'm also gonna give you like when I look for from unboxings is scales. So I'm gonna try to give you scales of figures from figure to figure. So anyway. Oh man, that's they packed it pretty well. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised at that. So this is how it comes out. From the first looks of it, I really thought that the wagon is going to be a little bit bigger, but it's not huge. And these are a bunch of small things, so let's start with the wagon, I guess. It's the biggest thing in here. Okay, so I can tell you right now, my wagon actually apparently may be broken. Yes, it is. That's not good. So hopefully yours, if you get to it, is going to be fully, in proper condition. But whatever, I'll glue it up. So not exactly the best thing to start out with, but let's move on. In all other, the wagon is pretty sturdy. Besides that small piece, and besides that, it's not bad quality. It's old plastic. The wheels do not move, so please don't try to like whee. As you can see, it's well painted. It even has, I'm not sure if my camera is gonna, no it doesn't. The back of the wagon, the little right here, the board says keep out. And but other than that, it's well painted, almost well put together, and overall not bad. So, well, besides being broken, not bad. So let's do the horses next. So the horses are, these are the horses. They're both the same. I would have appreciated if one was like brown, one black, or a different color, but I'm not gonna complain. So we're just gonna look at one. So we're just gonna look at one. The saddle is there. Altogether is not bad looking. Once again, very well painted, and has all its part and pieces. If through my box I'll be able to get a playable character, I'll compare the sizes of the horse to the playable characters. So we don't have to worry about that. I will do size comparison. This is done. Now these are weapon racks. Oh, look at that. My camera's actually zooming in. So we're going to, again, they're both the same, so we're going to look at one. It looks like it has a standard collection of a spear, an axe. Oh, there's the axe. A couple of swords, a dagger, and a pair of swords. This is from the other side. Oh, look at that. I apologize, guys. So yeah, a sword, a pair of swords, one-handed axe, a hammer, mace, a sword, not a sword, and a two-handed sword with a spear. So you get two of these. As you can see, well painted once again. And now let's dig into all the other stuff. Altogether, this what I forgot to mention, it does cost $50. You have to buy a whole case. If you're lucky, there's certain game stores that will be able to sell them to you separately. But I found that, for instance, in New York, only one place was nice enough for me to sell it. And all the others are being quite, they're running a business. So unless you buy a whole entire case, you don't get them. So these are all the small things that you get inside as well with this promotional kind of set. It looks like you get like a little kettle, which would be made for soup and stuff. You get, pretty cool, you get actually two little campfires. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. And my camera doesn't want to zoom in. I apologize for the poor quality. So you get like a little campfire. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You get two caskets of whatever your adventurers tend to drink. My adventurers, my party drinks lots and lots of ale, so you know it's pretty cool. So it comes on the base. Has, you know, they even included. It's like literally a casket. Yeah. Again, guys, I do apologize for quality because again, this is my first time doing a video of this sorts. Okay, so this is really cool. This is a chest, which, you know, for DMs is really, really, really useful to give out like treasure and stuff. Hide it in your dungeons. So you get like a little chest. You get 3 of these. It's really interesting to mention that in Monster Menagerie 1, there was a mimic that's also a chest. So, you know, played as it may. Little cannon, let's overlook that. Little chest. Oh, no, not chest. This is the wagon, the barrels. I'm gonna set it up so you guys actually see the selection. Nobody wants to see the broken pieces. The horses and stuff. Next up is sleeping bags. We get 3 sets of sleeping bags. This is where else would we sleep? Ah. So the sleeping bag is basically looks like this. It's legitimately a sleeping bag. Green colored. I know. Next up, 2 bags. Well, what's his name? The box describes these as bags of holding. I apologize, but 2 backpacks. Again, everything you see is actually well painted. I'm sorry, 3 backpacks. Everything is well painted. So you know you don't have to worry about that. We get what looks like 2 tiny scrolls. Legitimately 2 scrolls. So whatever your companions might want to read from them. 2 sacks of stuff. So it's just little sacks. Whatever, maybe it's flour, food, whatever it is that they brought. Next up, 2 little bags. You get two of these, which are what I would assume something you would carry those scrolls in. You get 2 of these. And you get 2 books. You get 2 of these. Uh, they are, they look like tomes, books, maybe. No, I really, my imagination right now is flying what you can do with these, but you know, as a DM, you could, if you take your time, you'll be able to do anything. So this is basically it for the promotional kind of figure. For the promotional box, this is what you get. Most of it is really, really cool. As you can see, you could put like a little kettle on top of the campfire. It works. And yeah, so this is worth $50 altogether. To say it's not worth it, it is. It's a little bit expensive. I do understand that. If you don't have the money, don't buy it. It's not necessary. All of this can be used, you know, and on pen and paper. But if you're like me and you're DMing and you want to have like a setup, like you want to have a big setup, like what I do usually, I take a whole grid and fill it up with things so my players have visuals. This is great to have. But again, if you don't have the money for it, don't feel like you're obligated to buy it. Well, thanks for listening. This was the first video of the promo. Next video is going to be of the actual Monster Menagerie boosters. Thanks, guys. Tune in.